Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to the biggest stars of Las Vegas, and we're back here at the Tropicana, the new home of Jan Rouven, Illusions, and it's nice to see you again. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for coming, and good to see you again.
It's good to see you. The last time we spoke, you were at the Riviera in this relatively tiny showroom. Now you're in the splendor of this Tropicana. It's a beautifully big theater, isn't it?
Yeah, the theater is great. This is made for a show like mine, made for a magic show. I couldn't believe it when they called one day. The Tropicana called 10 a.m. in the morning, and they said, come over, we would like to see you for a meeting. And I thought it is for a corporate show because they just had Mamma Mia. It is a huge theater. They have a huge stage crew. I always thought we never approached them. I thought that would be a step too big. And then they called, we went to the meeting, the door opened, and the owner came out and said, I saw you last night, I liked what I see. Can you make the show bigger for my stage? And I said yes. And then he wanted to know details. He's a very smart man. And a little bit over a month later, we started here. That's great.
You do have a huge magic show. I mean, I've seen them all in this town, and most of them are intimate and small. You go the other way. I mean, some of your illusions are incredible. I guess the risk with that is that it can become too big and too costly because you put a ton of money into this, don't you?
Yeah, here it was a little bit the other way around. In Germany, I always performed in big venues, and in France. So we had lots of big stuff, which I couldn't do at the on the other stages. The Riviera stage was too small, for example, for the Drill of Death and a Double Levitation. So we had all this, and finally here now can do what I used to do. So that was not the big problem to get it all done within a month. Of course, we added some new things, and being a stage illusionist is expensive. So when everybody who listens who want to become a magician and illusionist in Vegas, that's to consider.
Yeah, it is, and it is pricey, and some fail. You've lasted the test of time, and what's amazing about your show as well is there's a lot of you in it. It is centered around your personality, which is unique, and you get to do some more intimate stuff as well as the big grand stuff.
Yes, I love to be with the audience, and as you said, the personality for me, I never saw it like this until people came after the show and told me that this is kind of great and how I do it. I'm on that stage and I treat the room like my living room, and I have guests like a private dinner. I invite guests, and it's sometimes 800 guests or Christmas 1,200. That's the most who fit in this theater. And then that the people feel that. I love to go on stage. For me, it's not working. I like the audience acts where I work with them on the stage, and that's without I couldn't do it.
And you also have dancers in the show, and I suppose that becomes your life, doesn't it? Because these are the people you're working with every day. You're able to live a normal life here in Vegas, whereas most magicians on the road are having to go from venue to venue to venue.
That is the good that you mentioned that. It is so great to be at home, jump into the pool in the afternoon, and then drive to the theater. Vegas is a great city. People come here. I don't have to travel around the world every day in another theater, especially with those big props. Makes it easier. I have stuff to do during the day. Everybody thinks it's just the 1.5 hour in the evening, promotion, this and that, interviews like that. But it is good to stay in the same city and do it. So that is great. The only thing which could top that would be a custom-built theater, which would be built for a show, because right now here we are in a theater where other shows were before, and that makes it again for magicians a little bit different. So the only thing to make it better, bigger would be custom built, and you do it from scratch.
Because these illusions, we should say, are hundreds of thousands of dollars. They cost a lot of money to make them so big. There's a levitation in your show. The disappearing of cars and things like that doesn't come cheap.
Yes, it is expensive, and a Vegas show, of course, needs it. When you bill as an illusionist here, you need those things. You have to keep up with the competition. Other illusionists have it in the show, and you have to go. If you go big, you need a big wallet.
Exactly. And talking of big wallets and other things that are big, your hair, that's got bigger since I last saw you.
Yeah, my hair is I have a mohawk, and it's people told me it has to be extreme, or short at the sides, higher on top. Are you happy with it?
Yes, it's nice. It's very different. It'd be nice for a party, maybe for Halloween or something.
Yeah, Halloween is coming up, so.
And then very finally about you, in terms of happiness and the dream, I guess for any magician to be here in Las Vegas is where it's at, because this is the home of magic. They love it in Germany, we love it in England, but this is where you aspire to be. It's the home of Copperfield and Chris Angel and all the big guys, and you're part of them.
I'm in the middle. On the one side is Chris Angel, on the other is David Copperfield, and I'm in the middle, and I got nightmares during rehearsal. I saw all those empty red chairs in my audience and thought, oh my God, am I going to fill those chairs? Having those two big players across the street, it works, and that makes me happy the most.
You should be very proud. I mean, you're here in Vegas, you're doing it, and you're surviving. That's the key, isn't it? A lot of people come to this town, but they also end up having to leave very quickly.
Yes, it is. It is hard. People think it is easier. We had a conversation about that before, and yeah, it is like that. You have to be careful when you start here. You have to know the market. The market here is different than any other market. And yeah, you should come and stay here for a year or come for vacation and learn how the market here works.
Congratulations on being you. You're a unique performer and you've got a really great show. It is huge and I applaud you for that. Congratulations on the hair and being you. Jan Rouven, good to talk to you.
Greetings to the UK, and you are all over the world. Come and see Illusions when you come to Vegas, see all the other magic shows, and have a great time in Vegas.